And in the end, the suspect spilled the beans. Beans? Which beans? Hi, I'm Michela from Lifelong Learners. An idiom is a phrase with a figurative meaning different from its literal words. They often reflect a cultural aspect of the language and can be difficult to translate word for word into another language. Today, I'm going to share with you some useful idioms to add color to your speech. This is a blog article for you. 10 idioms that perfectly capture the journey of learning a foreign language. Learning a new language is a wild ride. Some days it feels like you're unlocking a whole new world. Other days you are stuck Googling how to say where's the bathroom again. Luckily, there are some awesome idioms that capture the ups and downs of the language learning journey. Below are 10 of my favorites, complete with explanations, examples, and a personal take on how they show up in real life. Pick up a language. To learn a language naturally, without formal study. She picked up Spanish just by watching telenovelas. This happens more than you'd think. Immersion works wonders. Your brain starts connecting the dots without you even realizing it. Get the hang of it to begin to understand how something works. It took me a while to get the hang of Russian cases. Once the pieces start falling into place, it's so satisfying. Speak the same language to understand each other well. After a few weeks in Italy, I finally felt like I was speaking the same language in more ways than one. It's not just about words, it's about culture, tone, and rhythm too. Words fail me when you can't express yourself due to emotion or lack of vocab. Trying to explain my hometown in Mandarin, words failed me. We've all had this moment. It's frustrating but also humbling. Lost in translation. When something doesn't translate properly. The joke was hilarious in Japanese, but it got totally lost in translation. Language is packed with context. Humor, especially, rarely travels well. A tough nut to crack. Something difficult to understand or figure out. German sentence structure is a tough nut to crack, but the challenge, totally part of the fun. On the tip of my tongue, you almost remember the word, but can't quite get it. The word for library was right on the tip of my tongue. This happens daily. Thank goodness for Google Translate. Break the language barrier. Overcome the difficulty of not speaking the same language. Once I learned a few key phrases, I broke the language barrier with my host family. The moment you connect despite the language gap, pure magic. Like a native, to speak fluently and naturally. He speaks Portuguese like a native, accent and all. This is the dream, and with enough practice, is totally doable. In one ear and out the other. To quickly forget something you hear. At first, all the new vocab went in one ear and out the other. Flashcards and repetition are your friends here. Final thoughts. Language learning isn't just about memorizing verbs or passing tests. It's about pushing past the awkward silences, laughing at your own mistakes, and celebrating small wins, like finally saying something right on the first try. These idioms don't just describe the process, they are the process. And once you start using them, you might just find that you are not only learning a new language, you are starting to think in it. Congratulations on reaching the end of the video. If you found it useful or interesting, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel so as not to miss any of my new lessons. Bye! See you soon!